trust in the process, and have faith in your ability to create a reality that is aligned with your highest good. With patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn and grow, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. As we tap into the infinite potential that exists within us, we move from success to success, from joy to joy, and from abundance to abundance. We are not separate from the power that created us. We are one with it. It is within this state of oneness that we can manifest our deepest desires and achieve our wildest dreams. However, for many of us, there may be underlying fears or beliefs that prevent us from fully embracing our inherent abundance. These fears may stem from our upbringing or from past experiences that have conditioned us to expect the worst. But it's important to recognize that these fears are just thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. By tapping into our inner power and choosing to believe in our inherent abundance, we can break free from these limitations and open ourselves up to even greater prosperity. So if you find yourself holding back from accepting more prosperity, take a moment to reflect on where these fears may be coming from. Are they rooted in your family history or past experiences? Once you've identified the source, acknowledge that these fears are just thoughts and choose to let them go. Affirm to yourself that you are one with the power that created you, and that you are deserving of all the abundance that life has to offer. By doing so, you can create a new reality for yourself, one where prosperity flows effortlessly and abundantly into your life. Our experiences, both in family and in life, can shape our beliefs about fear and safety, and these beliefs can have significant meaning in our lives. When we are faced with the opportunity to open ourselves up to more prosperity, we may find ourselves hesitating due to these deep-seated fears. However, it's important to recognize that our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us are not set in stone. Through the use of affirmations, we can plant new seeds in our minds and begin to nurture a new reality for ourselves. It's important to remember that affirmations may not feel true at first because we are essentially trying to create a new reality that we haven't experienced before. But just like planting a seed in the ground, we must continue to nurture our affirmations until they become a reality in our lives. When we desire something new in our lives, it's not about denying or pushing away what we currently have. Rather, it's about recognizing when something no longer serves us and letting it go. And if we're experiencing uncomfortable situations in our lives, it's important to look inward and understand what beliefs or patterns may be attracting those experiences to us. Learning to love ourselves and build our self-esteem is crucial in creating a positive and abundant life. When we shift our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us, we can attract new experiences that align with our desires and bring us joy and abundance. However, if we continue to hold on to our fears and negative beliefs, we may continue to attract experiences that are not in alignment with what we truly want. The situation with finding a new home presents a unique opportunity for growth and transformation. While you have developed a deep love for your current home, the universe is calling you to something new. Trust that the same power within you that manifested your previous homes will bring forth the perfect place for you. It may not happen on your timeline, but the right time is waiting for you. Remain open to the possibilities and affirm that the perfect place is on its way to you in a delightful and surprising manner. By holding this intention and aligning with the energy of gratitude, you will attract the ideal home that meets all of your needs and desires. Remember, your thoughts and emotions have the power to shape your reality, so focus on what you want and trust in the infinite potential of the universe to deliver it to you. Sometimes when we are searching for something, it may take longer than we expect. There may be times when we encounter things that we do not want or that do not meet our expectations. However, it is important to remain focused on what we desire and continue to visualize and affirm it in our minds. We must trust that the universe will bring it to us in the right time and in the right way. An example of this is when I was searching for an apartment in Los Angeles. It took me 6 months, and during that time, I encountered many apartments that did not meet my standards. However, I refused to give up and kept affirming that the perfect apartment was waiting for me. And eventually I found a magnificent apartment in a building that was being built. Although I had to wait until it was completed, I trusted that it was meant for me and it was waiting for me. When it comes to finding a new home, it can be frustrating when you search and can't seem to find the right place. But trust that there's a reason for this delay and that the perfect home is on its way to you. Instead of focusing on the lack of options, use the power of your mind to affirm that you always live in a wonderful place and that it's easy for you to find the perfect home. This becomes your personal law, and the universe will respond accordingly. In addition, it's important to cultivate positive relationships with those around you, including your landlords. This can make life more enjoyable and ease any potential stress or conflicts. If you're feeling guilty about not being able to reciprocate the support you receive from others due to freelancing, remember that you are worthy of love and support regardless of your financial situation. Focus on gratitude for the abundance in your life and trust that everything will work out in the end. It is important to recognize that the feelings of guilt you are experiencing stem from within yourself and not necessarily from the actions of those around you. Are the people in your life giving to you with the expectation of receiving something in return? Or are they giving from a place of joy and generosity? While family members may have certain expectations, it is possible for them to give with love and without the need for reciprocation. Take a moment to give thanks for the support and love you receive from those around you and allow yourself to feel gratitude for their generosity. Remember that you have the power to choose how you feel and react to the situations in your life. Choose love and let go of any feelings of guilt or obligation. In life, there are times when the universe provides for us in different ways, and we may not be able to reciprocate in the same way. However, that is okay. Simply say, thank you and appreciate the kindness that has been given to you. Trust that there will come a time in your life when you will have the opportunity to help someone else. It is important to learn how to receive graciously without feeling the need to immediately exchange something in return. When someone gives you a gift or a compliment, simply smile and say thank you. Accepting graciously sends a message to the universe that you're open to receiving and appreciative of the good things that come your way. Avoid responding with criticism or rejection, as this sends a message to the universe that you are not receptive to the gifts that it offers. Remember, the universe likes to see that you can receive with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude. And when it comes to prosperity, how do you take care of yourself? What do you do to nourish your body, mind, and soul? Do you prioritize your health and surround yourself with loving friends? It's important to make time for yourself and nourish your well-being. One technique I suggest is looking in the mirror each morning and asking yourself, what can I do for you today to nourish and make you happy? It's a simple yet powerful way to set the tone for the day and prioritize self-care. Additionally, gratitude plays a significant role in attracting abundance into our lives. If we focus solely on what we lack, we will continue to experience more of it. Instead, we should focus on what we have and express gratitude for it, as this will open up more opportunities for blessings to come our way. Greetings. It sounds like you are experiencing running anxiety, which is a common experience when life is going really well. You have a beautiful 9-month-old baby and a happy marriage, which is truly something to be grateful for. However, it's not uncommon for us to have anxiety about losing what we love or feeling like we don't deserve happiness. The key is to recognize that these anxious thoughts are simply a part of you that needs attention and care. Acknowledge these thoughts and reassure yourself that everything is well. You deserve to be happy, and you are worthy of love and joy. So whenever you feel these anxious thoughts creeping in, remind yourself that it's okay and focus on the present moment. You have a wonderful life, and it's okay to enjoy it fully. Thank you for sharing your experience. I want you to know that I appreciate your openness and vulnerability. When we encounter fear-based thoughts, it's important to acknowledge them and recognize that they are trying to protect us. We can say thank you to these thoughts for their intention to keep us safe, but then we must let them go and focus on positive affirmations. Remember that fear is just an instinctual response to perceived danger, and we can choose to override it with a more empowering perspective. So let us give thanks to our fear-based thoughts for their protective nature, but ultimately, let us not give them too much power over us. Thank you for bringing up this important topic. It's true, learning to love yourself is crucial for creating a fulfilling and joyful life. And the first step in this journey is to stop criticizing yourself. When you make a vow to no longer criticize yourself, you start to create space in your mind and heart for self-love to grow. This is the foundation upon which you can build a new relationship with yourself, one based on compassion, forgiveness, and self-acceptance. I'm glad you found value in the suggestion to say, "I'm willing to learn with you," if saying "I love you" feels difficult or uncomfortable. This is a powerful statement that acknowledges the journey towards self-love is ongoing, and that you are committed to walking that path with yourself. Remember, it's a process, and it takes time and practice. But with patience and persistence, you can learn to love yourself fully and unconditionally. It's important to remember that self-love is a process, and it's okay if you can't get to the point of saying, "I love myself" right away. You can start by saying, "I'm willing to learn to like myself," and gradually work your way up from there. It takes time, but as you stop criticizing yourself, you'll start to notice how much lighter you feel. Remember that thoughts can be changed, and we can help each other in a group setting. When we change our thinking, we change our reality. Let's focus on positive affirmations for ourselves, such as, "We are open and receptive to wonderful new ideas, and we deserve the best." We acknowledge that our income is constantly increasing, and we love ourselves. We rejoice in who we are and know that life is here for us, supplying us with everything we need. We move from success to success, joy to joy, and abundance to abundance. We are divine, magnificent expressions of life, open and receptive to all good that comes our way, and so it is. It is important to remember that the process of self-love is a journey that requires time and practice. It is not something that can be achieved overnight or with a single action. It is a daily practice that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to embrace vulnerability. As you continue on this journey towards self-love, it is important to keep in mind that you are not alone. You have the power to create your reality and to shape your experience of life. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the vibration of love and abundance, you can attract more of the same into your life and create a reality beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, every step you take towards loving yourself fully and unconditionally is a step towards creating the life you truly desire. Trust in the process and have faith in your ability to create a reality that is aligned with your highest good. With patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn and grow, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. As you embark on your journey towards self-love, it's important to remember that it's a process, not an event. The mere fact that you are open to the idea of learning to love yourself is a powerful first step. You can start by acknowledging that self-love is a journey and that it's okay to take it one step at a time. Instead of putting pressure on yourself to immediately say, "I love myself," you can begin by saying, "I'm willing to learn to like myself." This statement is an acknowledgement that you are open to the possibility of self-love and that you are willing to take the necessary steps to cultivate it. As you continue to practice self-love, you'll start to notice that the negative self-talk and self-criticism that once plagued you begin to dissipate. You'll feel lighter and more at ease in your own skin. Remember, every step you take towards self-love is a step towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. Trust in the process and know that with patience and persistence, you will learn to love yourself fully and unconditionally.